Golden Radio Hour.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Я така змучена. Я голодна. Нема людей. Нікого іншого нема. Нема звірів. Нема птахів. Я не знаю, як довго я вже ходжу. Кілька день, я думаю. Тут запах смерти.
What is that? I can't see it through the vines. Oh, a town. I hope they have some canned food. They'd better. I haven't eaten in... I can't remember how long. Make sure your weapon's in working order. The first rule for a soldier. I wonder what they call this place. They're all alike. Bombed out. Every last one. Not worth fighting for. And the people, where are they now? Dead, turned to dust. They should have surrendered at the beginning. We gave them a chance, but they ignored us. The fools. If only they had listened, they'd still be walking down this street, going to their shops, their markets, their decadent restaurants, sleeping in their beds at night. But their stupid army won't give up. They fight on, wherever they are, whoever is left. Sooner or later, they'll have to surrender. The word will come through, and it will be over. Oh, please let it be over soon. But how will I know? Come out! Why don't you come out? And we'll finish it right here in the street! Just the two of us! Come on! Cowards! You're cowards! All of you! Cowards! You cowards! Cowards!
This is a jungle, built by natural forces to honor disuse, commemorating a few eons of nature left to its own devices. To all appearances, it is a backward step in evolution, a return to an earlier, more primitive state. But it's also another kind of jungle, the kind that grows out of the human race's war with itself. Hardly an important battle, this one. Not a Gettysburg or a Marne or a Iwo Jima. More like an insignificant corner in the crazy quilt of combat. But it was enough to end the existence of this little city. It's been 5 years since a human being walked these streets. This is the first day of the 6th year, according to the old calendar. The time? Make it 100 years from now, or sooner. Or perhaps it has already happened, 1,000,000 or 2 years ago. And into this lifeless setting has just walked a soldier in a tattered uniform. She's doing what she was trained for, and with no order to the contrary, she's locked into searching and destroying or merely surviving. The language spoken is English, for our benefit, but the place is the Twilight Zone.
And now, the Twilight Zone and our story, 2, starring Don Johnson, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Just as I thought. Another ghost town. Broken windows. Empty shops. What did they sell? Civilian clothing. How quaint. Something in the corner. An old army truck. But which army? One of theirs. Well, it's not going anywhere now. What else have they got around here? Barbershop, newsstand. Pictures of the war. Troops landing. Big news. Years ago. Restaurant. Not much business today. There has to be a service entrance. But where? In the alley. Somebody got here before me. Oh, the cans are empty! Yes! They missed one! Canned chicken! I don't believe it! Canned chicken! Smells fine.
Find something?
Where did he come from? My weapon! Kto ty? Nie ruchaj się!
Go ahead. Shoot. If that's what you want.
Stay ticho, ja maju rewolwer!
To tell the truth, I don't care. You got the guts to do it? I didn't think so. You don't want to fight any more than I do. Put the rifle down. I said give it to me.
No!
Ow! What did you do that for? What are you, crazy? Let go of that frying pan. You could hurt someone.
Ty mi ворог! Stay ticho! He's the enemy. A pawn of the state.
That's better. Now, will you please relax? I'm not going to harm you. Got it?
If he touches me again... Не торкай мене! Не чіпай мене!
Well, now, I don't speak your lingo. But you're either telling me you're glad to see me or go to hell. Which is it?
Відійди від мене. Відійди від мене. Лиши мене.
Knock it off. I'm just a soldier like you. Nice uniform, by the way. A little ratty, though. Ought to do something about that. Plus, it's the wrong color.
Let him have the can. As long as he leaves me alone. He's a filthy, horrible animal.
Can't believe there's food. Must have missed it. 1 dozen chicken drumsticks, fully cooked. Safety sealed for your dining pleasure. That's mighty tasty, if I do say so. I prefer the white meat myself. Oh well, beggars can't be choosers.
He's going to eat all of it. Who does he think he is? Ty свиня! Ти
повинен мені дати трохи.
You're right. Better slow down. Eat too fast and I'll get stomach cramps.
Ти холера. Я тебе заб'ю!
Whoa, down. Settle down. Hey, I said cool it. Now stay down for a while. The rest will do you good. There's the menu for today. Well, pretty boring if you ask me. Could use a little something to wash it down. Bottles. Nope. The cupboard's bare. Canteen's nearly empty, too. Stuff dripping out of those pipes ain't fit to drink. Who knows where it came from? You got any water in your canteen? Hey, I'm talking to you. Come on, quit faking it. I didn't hit you that hard. Did I? Out like a light. Hardly anything to her. Skin and bones. Must not be eating regular. Let's see what you're carrying in that belt. One last swallow. Okay, keep it. A few rounds of ammo. What's in the holster? 45 automatic? Not even a 38. Broken mirror, an old comb, and a couple of hairpins. Sorry, lady. I can't use them. Go on. Chow time. Hey. Better eat it before I do. Wake up, I said. For the love of... Easy. Easy. Now, no more fighting, got it? Eat, invader. What do you want, a printed invitation? Dinner is served. Jaw's not broken, is it? I didn't think so. That's it. Go ahead. Not bad, huh? There you go. Food, good. You follow? Me, Tarzan. You, Jane. Oh, no. Leave the gun where it is. Mine's behind the door. No more shooting. Nix. Verboten. What language do you speak? Okay, be that way. Look, the only reason I can see for us to fight is that your uniform is a different color, and that's not good enough anymore. I say it just doesn't matter, you get me?
What is he babbling about now?
Yeah, I know. I talk too much. I'm just trying to make a little small talk is all. It'll pass the time. Come on outside with me. I want to show you something. Come on. It's okay, I promise.
Where is he going?
Over here. The street. Now take a good long look. What do you see? Bombed out buildings. Weeds. Torn up asphalt, broken glass, caved in roofs and bullet holes. We're lucky we don't have any in us. And you know who shot up the place? Trigger-happy infantry, like you and me. All that firepower, and for what? Nothing here but a bunch of skeletons. Bodies they didn't even bury. The future of city living. Comprende? Capiche? Had to bring your weapon, didn't you? Well, who you gonna shoot? I know. The old ways die hard. I got mine too. See? Same as yours. With a different language and a serial number on the side. Won't you get it? They were all made in the same factory. Somebody wanted us to fight so they could sell these and bombs and planes and missiles and I don't know what for cold, hard cash for the economy when there was one. And now it's over. No more countries or borders or noble causes or dogs or birds in the trees. All gone, blown away. Use your head. What's the sense in fighting? Who's the enemy? Can you tell me that? Hear ye, hear ye. Know ye by these presents that I do hereby declare peace upon the entire world. As of this day, this war is officially over. The silent majority. They never did have much to say. But you heard it, didn't you? So that means the motion passes. A majority of 2. Where are you going? Don't you like my company? I'll admit I'm a little mouthy sometimes, but I can button it. You'll see. Give a guy a chance. You know, I'll bet you're really very pretty under all that dirt. Parlez-vous pretty? Let me see. Tres belle? Bonita? Oh, I know what you're thinking. Don't worry, I'm not that kind of guy. If I go on blabbing, we'll end up in another fight. If I could just make a better impression. I'm going in that storefront over there. See that red and white pole? They call it a barbershop. Well, they used to. It's about time I got cleaned up. Make a new man out of me. Then we can start all over again. Just don't you run off with somebody else while I'm gone. Oh, boy. That's smarts. Hi there. We meet again. You're not supposed to see this. This is man stuff. But I can tell you it's plenty tough shaving with cold water and a rusty razor. Plus, that's not much of a mirror on the wall. Well, this is as good as it's gonna get. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh, I found a bar of soap. Here. Use my towel if you want. Oh, by the way, I'm taking the straight razor with me, so don't get any ideas. Your turn. If you want to get cleaned up, I'll wait outside. And then we can see what there is to do in this burg.
I don't understand a word he's saying. But I know one thing. The enemy always lies. Better. A little. I almost feel human again. What is he doing out there? So violent. I swear, if he hits me again, I'll cut his heart out.
Look at what I got you. From that old shop down the street. The mannequins won't mind. Don't know if it's your size, but it might fit. You like?
A dress? He got this for me?
It's all yours.
Прекрасно.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Prekrasna. Now, don't take it the wrong way. It's not like I'm giving you a present or anything. I just thought if we're going to do the town, you might feel a little better. Try it on. I'll turn my back.
No, it's a little large.
Okay, if you're modest, pull it on right over your uniform.
It might fit.
Some kind of evening dress. And it ain't even night yet. Well, that's all right. Nobody's going to take our picture for the paper. Check it out in the mirror, what's left of it. There's a little piece of glass there in the corner. See?
What happened to my hair? Greasy. Awful. I need a pair of scissors.
This could take a while. Meet you at the corner. Well, what do you know? It's a female human. One more thing, though, if you don't mind my saying. You really ought to do something about those army boots. They just don't go with the outfit. Maybe we'll find a shoe store. I could use a pair of tennies myself. You don't have to walk back there. You're not a squaw. Oh, I get it. You want to keep an eye on me. Well, at least we don't have our weapons. It's not polite to shoot people in the back.
His words are so coarse. What an ugly language. Uncivilized.
I used to live in a town like this. Close enough. Houses on the side streets. My folks had one just like that one. See it through the vines? I'd walk home after school, stop in at Old Man Wilson's for an ice cream soda, or the mom and pop store.
What is he raving about now? He never stops. Telling me his life story, probably. As if I cared.
Or sometimes I'd hang out at the park. I bet they got a park around here. Of course, it'd be overgrown by now. Have to hack your way through it with a machete.
But it's my duty to keep an eye on him. He might be a sniper. Or a saboteur.
I don't believe it. A movie theater. You know what movies are, don't you? They have them where you come from. Sure they do. Everybody loves movies. Well, come on. I'll buy you a ticket.
What?
Hey, wake up in there. You got a couple of paying customers.
A film emporium. To entertain the masses with propaganda.
Let's sneak in. Nobody's watching. Just have to move some trash away from the door. After you.
Ugh. What is that stench? Something very bad in here.
Don't you love the smell of buttered popcorn in the afternoon? Reminds me of cholesterol. You want something from the candy counter? I'll see what they got. Sorry, all cleaned out. Just some sugar daddy wrappers. Milk duds are dried up. The army must have been here.
What did he find? Hard candies. I like hard candies.
Well, even a junior mint. We better grab a seat. Wonder what's playing. There's a poster for coming attractions. My Favorite General and Furlough Romance. Couple of winners, huh? Handsome guy. Look at the medals on his chest. And her. I didn't know they had uniforms with miniskirts. She sure got that animal look in her eye. Is it true? Do chicks go for guys in parade dress? That's what's wrong with me, huh? Not so bad. Nice and dark, a few bullet holes in the screen. How close do you like to sit? How about the first row? I spent plenty of Saturdays down front. All kinds of flicks. Used to be comedies, westerns, science fiction, And horror movies, I like those. A mummy walking around, or an old house, maybe some vampires, or a killer with a knife. Always something like that, or zombies. They were the best. But you know something? Me, I don't care if I ever see another zombie again. It was all fun and games back then. Special effects, makeup. Not like the real thing. I don't know about you, but I'll take a comedy anytime. The old ones especially. You ever see Laurel and Hardy? Nah, you wouldn't. They were the kings. A skinny guy and a fat guy back in the 20th century. The fat one would get so mad. One time they had to carry this piano up the stairs. Must have been 100 of them. They kept dropping it. And it would slide back and they'd have to get it and bring it up again. And then would they finally...
The movie theater. I remember. They showed us films of enemy forces, invading and attacking all over the world, burning and looting, destroying everything in their path. Like locusts, like a plague. And we were the only ones who could stop them. I took my training, like the others, to learn how to fight. The best trained soldiers on Earth. We would stop the aggressor and restore order in the world. But it went on and on. He would not give up. He would not give up. Like this one. He is the enemy.
Those old comedies, they
He
were the absolute
is
top
the
in my
enemy.
book. There were even some guys called the Three Stooges. Man, oh man.
Where is my weapon?
Where are you going? Sit down, why
Моя
don't you...
стрільба. Мушу дістати. Мушу боронитися.
Wait.
Досить!
Hey, will you wait?
I've got to get my weapon to defend myself.
Come back. What are you doing? Don't go in that hall. It's not safe. I'm telling you the truth. Rats live in these buildings. You think I'm lying? Hey, whatever your name is.
I've got to get out. Another door somewhere. What did I trip on? Bones.
I told you not to go. Lord, dead soldiers. They must have been trapped. Sick. Don't touch them. What's left of the bodies might be infected. Keep your hands off that gun. You'll get the sickness. Do you want to die like them? Do you?
Стій тихо! Я тебе заб'ю!
All right. Two can play that game. Now, you want to pull the trigger? We'll do it on 3. Maybe they're loaded, who knows? If they didn't run out of ammo before they died, I can't even tell what their uniforms look like anymore. Of course, even if these guns fire, the barrels are probably stopped up. That could be fatal. Chamber will blow up in your face, or mine, or both of us. Your call, soldier. On my count. 1, 2...
I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill anyone.
You made your point. You're tough. Me? I don't want to play. Watch what I'm doing. I'm setting this gun down again, where it belongs. With the dead. You see? Nice and slow. Now I'm going to turn around and walk out of here. If you still want to shoot, shoot. Thanks for the movie date. It was fun while it lasted.
Я слаба. Я слаба. Я не можу. I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm weak.
I know this one works. I've broken it down every day, cleaned it, put it back together, like the troops at the movie theater did once. They were from our side. I could tell. Without this, I'm nothing. I'm not big or strong. I can't run fast. And I don't know how to get back to my company. But with a weapon, I can survive. Not many rounds left. I have to make them last. Oh, great. A storm's coming. I better find shelter. What's he doing here? Where's he going now? He's looking for shelter, too. Someplace without holes in the roof. Why doesn't he hurry up? I've got to get out of here before it gets dark.
Come on, light. What's wrong with these matches? Not wet, just old. There. Now let's get a fire going. Good. Chimney's drawn. House isn't damaged at all. And they left tons of newspapers. Find some wood, it'll burn all night. Furniture should work. They don't make chairs like that anymore. Solid hardwood. This ought to last. Where is she? Crazy soldier. Use your eyes. There's a whole house here they didn't hit. Big enough for both of us. What's the matter? Not good enough for you? Hey, can you hear me? Coming out of the rain. Got a fireplace and everything. All right. Stay out there and fight your war. All by your lonesome. Sleep tight!
No! The tanks! The tanks are coming! No! No, a dream. No, that's all. A dream. Always the same. Good morning, mannequins. Hope you slept well. I certainly didn't. What am I doing in this stupid dress? You can have it back. I'm not going to need it. To find something to eat. But where? There isn't any place left. I don't believe it. One house is still standing. How can that be? The troops must have missed it. Is that smoke from the chimney? It's him. He's already claimed it. Food?
What the... You?
You!
Good shooting. Go ahead, finish it. You got me in your sights. Do it. Do it now.
Some kind of trick!
Make your move. Because I'm not going to fight. See? I don't have a weapon. Left it at the movies. What, you don't believe me? Come on and search the place. Not even a pea shooter in here.
What's he wearing? Where's his uniform?
By the way, that thing you shot out of my hand was called a mason jar. You know what that is? Preserves. They have a whole slew of them. Put them away before the war. Take your pick. Probably keep us both alive.
Food?
Oh, yeah. You know that word, don't you? Well, what are you waiting for? Or would you rather starve to death? Hold it a second. Drop your weapon.
What?
Drop it, I said. No guns allowed.
It's a trick.
You want to live the high life like me, you have to leave the fighting at the door. Lay your weapon down or move out. This is civilian territory from now on.
Food. Please.
Here, I'll let you sample the goods. Catch. Nice. Now unscrew the top. That's it. You don't have to use your fingers. There's a kitchen full of spoons and forks. We can wash them in the rainwater. I'll set up a barrel in the backyard. We'll need most of it to drink, though, till it rains again. Yeah, I think it's loganberries. There's plums and figs, and peaches and applesauce, and summer squash. You should see it, a real fruit cellar. Take it easy. It's not good to eat it all at once. You might get a stomachache. Later, okay? I'll put it on the porch. Plenty more where that came from. Where's your dress?
What's he saying?
You know, dress. The one I gave you.
Prekrasna?
That's it, Prekrasny. Oh, I didn't ask you. What do you think of my new duds? I found them upstairs.
Where did he get that ridiculous outfit? The suit doesn't even fit. The sleeves need to be taken up. Of course, he wouldn't know how to use a needle and thread.
There's a whole closet full, men's and women's. The shoes don't fit me, more your size. You should try them on.
I wonder if there's a sweater and a good overcoat. And something besides these boots. They're falling apart.
You all right in there?
Poczekaj, ja nie gotowa.
Take your time. Just wanted to be sure you're okay. You don't have to try on the whole closet, you know.
Prekrasna?
Whoa! Get a load of you!
He doesn't like it. I should have known. I'm ugly. Ugly.
I don't believe my eyes.
No.
No, you. Listen, I've never seen anyone who looks like you do right now. The skirt, the blouse, and you did something to your hair. Did you brush it or what? Don't you dare change those clothes. You look absolutely perfect. The death washed away. Gone for good, never coming back. Shh. Listen. Get over here. You know what that is? A real live bird. How long it's been since you heard one? A mockingbird? No, a robin redbreast, or something. But it's alive. We're going out. And you know what we'll do? We'll take a walk to the park. Yes, that's it, the park. Like regular people, you and me. And we'll look at the sky and clouds, and we'll make small talk. We will, one way or another. And you know what we'll talk about? The same as anybody else. The weather. And what we're going to have for dinner, and maybe we'll even crack a joke or two. Bet you haven't had a laugh, a real laugh, in a long time. Am I right? And then we'll stroll back home, taking our time like it's Sunday afternoon. It's gonna be a whole month of Sundays from now on.
His voice is different. And his face. It isn't a bad face. Not really. I like it better when he smiles.
Did you check the shoes yet? Try these. Wait, I gotta do something. If we're going out, where's the brush and a comb?
He is actually combing his hair.
And put on your coat. It's damp out. I wouldn't want you to catch cold. You ready?
Прекрасно.
You can say that again.
It's easy to talk about the big issues like fear and survival, war and peace, life and death. Instead, we've turned our attention to something both smaller and greater. Because in the end, it may be that politics don't add up to all that much. This has been a love story, stripped to its bare essentials, about two lonely people who, against all the odds, found each other in the Twilight Zone.
Hi, this is Carl Amari, producer of the Twilight Zone radio dramas. I'd like to take a moment to tell you about our official website at twilightzoneradio.com, where you'll get the latest news and information on these Twilight Zone radio dramas. Plus, at twilightzoneradio.com, you can digitally download 3 free episodes or any of our episodes for only $1.95 each. In this age of ever-changing technology, we've decided to make these episodes instantly available to you by making the Twilight Zone radio dramas a digital download-only series. This means that this series will no longer be offered on CD. The CD collections at our website are now being offered while supplies last at buy one, get one free. So be sure to get your favorites before they're sold out. Be sure to visit us often, and I'll see you in the zone.
Two, starring Don Johnson, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Montgomery Pittman. Oksana Fedonushyan was featured as the woman. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises and the Rod Serling Estate for making this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group and Westwood One. Sound design and custom Foley effects for The Twilight Zone by Cerny American Creatives Bob Benson, Craig Lee, Nat Sorrow, Tim Cerny, and Todd Beyer. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.
Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe.